And this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Younghoe Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They get the penalty yardage back, plus 5 more as they get it to 2nd and 5. To throw is Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
60 yards.
And the Browns go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, The second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their 25-yard line. Back to throw, Ritter.
And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Myles Garrett, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter.
Going deep this time for Miller.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Chubb. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Chubb again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson.
And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Chubb to try to run it in.
And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.